we go.
So Seattle will get the first possession here. A look at Indiana's starting group. They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's Iverson in at the point. Leonard can't get it to go.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
James scores after the quick crossover.
For all his strength and power, James can also be extremely graceful, throwing off the defender with a really nice move there.
Antetokounmpo against Anthony. Leonard outside. Back to Anthony. Over Antetokounmpo. Out to Leonard from outside the arc. Here's Malone. Pass to Embiid. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's their fourth attempt from the floor with nothing to show for it.
James against Leonard. Here's Iverson. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And, you know, for being a smaller guard, Iverson is a master at finishing inside. Just remarkable.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Anthony.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Now here's Irving. Defense is right there. To the inside. And Malone gets it to go.
Tell you what, I could watch this move and this movie all night long. Irving doing a nice job getting his team quality shots.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. And Embiid with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Embiid touched it last. Here's Iverson. And once again off the mark by Indiana. And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Supersonics. 4-point game. Pass to Anthony. Out to Leonard. Jacks up a three. He drains that one after two misses. Now 1 for 3.
You know, three-pointers were the shots you, at one time in his career, wanted to give Leonard. Now you've got to guard him beyond the arc.
James outside. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Leonard. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here's Irving. Back to Leonard. The three is up. The rebound by Duncan.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Iverson passes to Antetokounmpo. James outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
His size and length and touch make Giannis one of the best finishers in the paint.
Screen by Embiid. Pass to Anthony. Over Antetokounmpo. Anthony with a bucket.
No one there to contest. Didn't really need the fade.
Antetokounmpo outside. And the call is going to be, yes, on an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here's Malone. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Especially down low, the incredible scoring mailman, Karl Malone, does his work.
Here's Duncan. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
And guys, that'll get his heart rate up a little bit, I can tell you that. Watch out. He can be a dangerous player when his motor is revved up that way.
Iverson can't hit.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focus all the way through the play.
Irving looking around. Pass to Anthony. Shot clock at 6. He buries it from 3. Anthony's got 5 now.
Good to see Anthony knocking down that 3. When he does this, the offense becomes even more potent.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Booker, he's checked in for Leonard. And the Pacers also making a change. Thomas is checked in. Pass to Drexler. Here's Duncan. And here's James. Nails it from 3. He's got 5.
Well, I tell you what, you better track Bron all over the floor, or he's going to make you pay.
Irving, the pass to Anthony. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pin that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Now, here is James. He's got 5. Here's Duncan. Joel Embiid with the board. The Supersonics with a lead. Pass to Irving. And here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo covering. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line tonight. And he sinks the 2nd. And here's Thomas. James outside. They set the screen. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Embiid.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Booker. Pass to Irving. Anthony outside. Just 5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
Excellent defensive timing that time by Tim Duncan.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Indiana trailing here. Now Thomas. No points yet. James outside. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense.
Sonics foul. Tiny Archibald. First personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Thomas. Pass to Duncan. James deciding where to go with it. There's a screen. Down low. And it's blocked.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
Shot clock at 4.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Duncan, no good. Out to the right wing. Archibald, the pass to Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And there's James from the arc. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going. One of his specialties on display there, a nifty lead pass.
Here's Archibald. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Antetokounmpo outside. The 3, James nails it from beyond the arc.
From the corner, LeBron's so versatile offensively.
Here's Archibald. Thomas defends, and it's going to be a 3-second call. And the Pacers making a change here.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Indiana now. Pass to Drexler. James outside. Five on the clock. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
LeBron deals with a ton of physical defense, and he dishes out some physical contact too. But that's why he works so hard on his body. I mean, you might foul him, but you're not going to push him around. No way, Jose.
Seattle trails. Pass to Booker. Back to Butler. Thomas with a steal. Here's James. And slam dunked by James.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
Basket counts. And it's a 5-point Pacer lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Archibald. No points so far. Clock at 6. Seattle needs to get off a shot here to stop the run. Indiana with a rebound.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Pass to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And that does it for the first quarter. Indiana ahead, up 7. Quarter number 2. Happy to have you back with us for the Eastern Conference semifinals on 2K Sports. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Indiana?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
And the Pacers looking at who they've got. And it's Havlicek in at the 3, the small forward. And out of bounds, Seattle will have it. Seattle trails by 9. Outside Irving to the paint. Here's Pettit. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And he's going for the oop here. And it's going to be out of bounds. Seattle will have another go. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Seattle.
Substitution on the court.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. And again, it's Seattle missing. Pacers leading by 9. Pass to Iverson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Buries it down low. Iverson's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Shot by Leonard, no good. And here's Indiana now. Here's Drexler. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Really dangerous on the drive. Drexler rips towards the rim with a lot of confidence and physicality.
Booker, the pass to Pettit, unloads from 13. And again, it's Seattle missing. Boy, we're seeing inspired play out of them.
And that's certainly reflected in the score.
Pass to Drexler. Good on the bucket. Drexler's got 6 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Booker with it to the inside. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Down low. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Butler. Seattle move the ball around. No good. Had a chance to end the run there.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
And stolen by Leonard. Now here's Irving. Here's Booker. Five to shoot. Oh, Booker in close.
So sharp with his mechanics. Shot clock winding down. No problem for Booker.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Both teams deciding to change it up. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the left side wing. Sabonis, the pass to Drexler. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis. Give him 8 points now.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Thomas with a steal. And he lays it in off the breakaway. And the Pacers lead by 17.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Leonard inside. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
That strong upper body of Kawhi's really helps him around the basket.
Pass to James. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Seattle making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Indiana making a switch here. Here's Iverson. Oh, deflected. And stolen by Leonard. Butler passes to Irving. And now Indiana on the fast break. Shot's good by Iverson. Iverson's got 6 points.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Anthony misses. Here's Indiana. They're on a 16-6 run. Drexler. Shot from the low post is good. Drexler's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
He's found his game in this second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Irving, the pass to Butler. Here's Malone. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Pass to Iverson.
I got your help side.
6 to shoot. Goes up at the stripe. Anthony grabs the board. And so Anthony will bring it up for Seattle. Outside Irving. Now here's Leonard. It's tipped. Here's Rice. And he dunks it down.
We know Rice is a shooter, but he's got some athleticism too, showing you some force as well.
Anthony outside. To the middle. Here's Rice. Leonard defending. Pass to Drexler. Here's Iverson. Now here is James. He's guarded by Irving. Shot clock at 5. And it's Drexler missing. Seattle trails by 19. Leonard left side. Back to Irving. Anthony outside.
Right here.
Pass to Leonard. Here's Butler. LeBron with the rebound. Pacers leading by 19. Here's Drexler. Fires the three. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Supersonics. Embiid, he's checked in for Butler. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Indiana. Drexler's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. Outside Irving. Pass to Malone.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
That shot is off. Good work defensively by James. Antetokounmpo finds James. Screen by Antetokounmpo. That one's good from James on the assist by Antetokounmpo. James has got 16 points now. Leonard outside. On the wing, and
Perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that.
Playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go.
solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Irving's got his first points in this one.
You know, he's got such a...
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
There's a screen by Anthony. Three-pointer. Irving, no good.
And he probably...
Here's Iverson. He's guarded by Irving. Iverson passes to Duncan. Again, the Pacers. Good for two more.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Out to Leonard from the arc. The rebound by Duncan. The shot. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a commanding lead to end the quarter. 27 points, looking good. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience.
They couldn't shut down the lane. Only thing that would stuff that is prime check. Maybe two of me.
Now that is a scary sight. Two of you.
Well, we're going to need a bigger fridge, Ernie.
Checking out the circumstances. And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action.
And welcome back, folks, for more Eastern Conference semifinal action. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, if he's for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
They've got Joel Embiid. Kyrie Irving out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Carmelo Anthony, and it's Malone in at the 4 spot. Here's Duncan, and Indiana again with the bucket.
And from the mid-range area, they've been the more effective team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
And for the Pacers, Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with James. And it's Iverson in at the point.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Both free throws good from Irving. Here's Drexler. It's James on the wing. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
You know, what's so impressive to me is the defense is trying to make adjustments, but LeBron's making even quicker reads. That's his IQ at work.
Irving, the pass to Leonard. Here's Anthony. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the line for him here.
There's so much that's impressive about Duncan, but I think the most impressive thing is how fundamentally sound he is.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Shot by Leonard, no good.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Outside Irving. Pass to Anthony. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And there's James from the arc. Here's Duncan. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Duncan's got 10 points in the game.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
They set a pick. Inside. Malone, pass to Embiid. The rebound by Duncan. Duncan's got 6 rebounds here tonight. James inside.
Hey, get Iverson!
Down low. Embiid with a steal. Outside Irving. Pass to Leonard. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. 7 points in the game.
I like Leonard's shot right there. He's very comfortable from that distance.
Here's Drexler. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And he gets the bucket. James has got 22.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Malone. Over James. Malone can't get it to go.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Irving with it, picked up by James, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Pass to Iverson. Gets the 3 to fall. Iverson's got 11 points.
I don't think he's a point guard or a shooting guard. Iverson is a scoring guard. That's what he does. He can hurt you in a lot of different ways.
Here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo covering. Fades. And again, it's Seattle missing.
Tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. I like the idea. Good move. Bad result.
Here's James. There's the block. And they're able to recover. There's a screen. Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by Embiid.
Well, you know, Duncan's too big and talented not to put a body on him, and he's always lurking around looking for offensive boards.
Pass to Anthony. Over Antetokounmpo. And again, it's Seattle missing. Here's Indiana. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Seattle making a switch here. Booker's checked in.
Now, over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
Booker, the pass to Anthony. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And here's Indiana now. Pulls it. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. James has got 10 points here in the second half.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Now here's Booker. He's got 5. To the middle. Here's Malone. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Yeah, play like that is beautiful to watch. Booker running the pick and roll almost to perfection.
Pass to James. There's the three. Sends it home from three-point land. James has got 29.
Add this game to LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
Seattle moving the ball around. Screen by Embiid. Here's Anthony. It's good from about 19 feet. Anthony's got 16 points now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's the pick. Here's Havlicek. And he banks in the layup.
Just a relentless machine. Never seems to fatigue. Havlicek, once he gets loose inside, it's tough to keep him from hurting.
Anthony in the post. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Knocks it loose. And stolen by Anthony. The finish. And Anthony slams it in.
Anthony's such a great scorer, really skilled at being able to get to his spots, which makes him dangerous in transition.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
James outside. And they recover it. 5 to shoot. Another shot. Here's Duncan. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Boy, that's a powerful throwdown by Duncan. He saw an opening there and took full advantage of it.
Pass to Anthony. Oh, it's stolen. Thomas with the ball. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Thomas has gotten his second bucket of the game. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
You know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Boy, Thomas getting exactly what he wanted there. That's a high percentage look for him. Really nice looking stroke.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, Booker. No luck on that one.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to James. To the inside. To the paint. And Booker throws it down.
What a finish. Love to see that kind of explosiveness from Booker.
And that one's good. James. James has got 15 points here in the second half. Outside Irving. Fires for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Indiana Pacers. Way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. And they've racked up a ton of turnovers. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. We've got Jimmy Butler, and it's Archibald in at the point guard position. Leonard gets the bucket.
Mechanically so efficient and smooth. Leonard off the catch there.
They set the pick. Havlicek passes to Bosch. Seattle pulls it in. Malone's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. The 3. Kept alive. Tries again. Here's Pettit. Rejected by Sabonis. Thomas, left side. Here's Havlicek. Over Leonard. Havlicek's shot is off.
And I don't understand. Why is he going to the fadeaway? Just go straight up with it.
Outside Butler. Pass to Malone. Wide open look. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You can tell Malone is a really instinctive scorer. He doesn't need time to think about his shot. He knows exactly what he's looking for.
Thomas outside. Seattle pulls it in. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Archibald. Thomas defends. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Leonard drops in the layup for 2. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, a little bit of contact will not bother Leonard at all. I mean, he's so strong as a player. It's part of the deal for him.
Pass to Havlicek. They can't stop the run with that one.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Here's Archibald. Oh, ripped away.
How about on Thomas?
To the middle.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
Leonard outside. On the take. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Leonard just pushing through the contact there. He is deceptively strong.
Embiid, he's checked in for Seattle. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Thomas. Count it.
Boy, inside the defense goes all out trying to stop Thomas, but he stays focused and manages to get around him for the bucket.
Archibald, the pass to Leonard. They set a pick.
Pacers foul. John Havlicek. Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Archibald. Thomas defends. Pass to Butler. Deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Seattle will retain possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And you know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Archibald.
5 on the clock. Here's Archibald. And again, it's Seattle missing.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Picked by Sabonis. Pass to Havlicek. Back to Thomas. From deep. Leonard pulls down the board. Inside. Oh, and a fast break for the Pacers. And it's blocked by Embiid.
And you can see why Embiid owns the inside. He's just so physical.
Leonard up top. Thomas defends. Leonard passes to Malone. And he gets that one. Malone's got 4 points in the quarter.
He has certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Here's Havlicek. Thomas outside. Pass to Rice. Over Leonard. A nice shot by Rice.
The jump shot of Rice gets it off so easily and so smoothly. Silk personified that jumper of his.
Here's Archibald. Can't cash it in from the high post. Here's Rice. Thomas outside. It's stolen. Here's Archibald. He's guarded by Sabonis. Pass to Leonard. Here's Malone.
And they're just one foul now away from the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Now into the lineup for Seattle. Bob Pettit, Carmelo Anthony, Kyrie Irving.
Anthony outside. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And then Embiid with the dunk.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
And here's Thomas. Out to Sabonis. Pass to Havlicek. Over Irving. A nice shot by Havlicek.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They got to tighten it up.
Anthony outside. Here's Pettit. Soft touch off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Thomas. And Indiana again with the bucket.
Even though he hasn't lit up the scoreboard, I like how he's keeping others involved.
Now Irving. Down low. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And Pettit is a force on both ends, an incredible scorer, who also is an incredible rebounder.
Seattle making a switch here. Leonard's checked in. And Thomas has got the ball here for the Indiana Pacers. And there's the drive. 4 on the clock. And he makes it.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
And Anthony, here we go. Oh, swiped away. Irving against Thomas. Pass to Havlicek. Here's Rice. Here's the 3. Anthony grabs the board. Anthony's got his 4th rebound in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Thomas against Irving. The fadeaway. And there's Leonard on the assist from Irving. 17 points for Kawhi Leonard.
He's getting to his spots and executing, just making the game look easy.
And the defensive effort is not bad. They're doing the best they can, but he's been simply too much for him.
And there's a pick. Fires at the elbow. Again, Indiana.
Great to see players still working the in-between areas. There wasn't much resistance defensively.
Anthony, left side. 1:24 left in the 4th quarter of this one.
Well, you got to respect the jump shot of Anthony because he's got the ultimate green light. And because of that freedom, he's a dangerous guy on the perimeter.
And it's Thomas off the drive. Here's Havlicek. Back to Sabonis. Here's Thomas. That one falls. Nice feed from Sabonis.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Irving against Thomas. Seattle pulls it in. 32 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Anthony feeling it out a bit. Irving against Thomas. Pass to Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be Indiana's ball.
Pacers ball. Substituting for Supersonics, number 12, Carmelo.
Thomas outside. And So the Indiana Pacers win the series and will be moving on. And they start out the postseason with a bang, a big-time victory.
The attitude they came out with was aggressive. They wanted to set the tone from the jump, and they did just that.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.